Going on, you guys? It's your boy Renaissance Boy here today, and in today's video I want to talk about something that has destroyed the Call of Duty community the last 3 years, and today is kind of the last straw for me in a sense, because as you guys may know, 3 years ago Call of Duty introduced the idea of supply drops to the game. Everybody liked them at first, and people generally got what they wanted out of them, and it was only until they started adding more and more stuff to the supply drops. And let me remind you that these guys put supply drops in the game because this is to balance out the loss of revenue that they cannot achieve because their games progressively get worse and worse from year to year. And I, as a Call of Duty supporter, have been around since 2009. Every year since 2009, I've played Call of Duty for hundreds of days, and maybe 7 years now, 8 years actually. In November it'll be 8 years for me, but that's besides the point. I'm trying to get at the fact that supply drops ruin Call of Duty. People have to pay way more money than they spend on the game itself. Let me say that again. People spend way more money on the supply drop system than they actually do with what they initially release when the game first comes out. You pay $60 and you have to pay a couple extra $100 to get everything in the game. Now, I remember back in the day when I was young and you could play a game and there was a way to earn everything in the game, and there was no such thing as microtransactions back then. Like, honestly, if I could describe this with one sentence, I would say, why are we letting Activision play us like we're a bunch of Candy Crush Saga addicted people? Like, they're treating us like we are a mobile game, because with mobile games you generally get those for free. Now they're costing $5 a round, and then you have to pay a whole bunch of microtransactions to get what you want. It's almost as if we're unlocking new levels in Candy Crush with the hundreds of dollars we're spending on supply drops just so we could run around with crazy ass neon camos glowing off of our weapons that we put a whole bunch of broken parts on, which was also from a supply drop, and that weapon itself was also pulled from a supply drop. And you look at your character's skin, and you are also wearing something that you pulled from a supply drop. Pretty soon, Call of Duty is going to start putting maps into supply drops, and you will not be able to play a map until you pull a supply drop variant form of that map or something. But as you guys can see, this is something I've never done on my YouTube channel. I've never complained about Call of Duty because I've never been this mad about it. Today, on Infinite Warfare, they added 600 plus items to the game. That is a whole year's worth of content placed into the game in 1 day. Less than 1 day, actually. The game took like 3 hours for them to update, and the servers were online the whole time. All you had to do was restart your game and update it, and then you're back on, and you see there's 600 more items in the game. Some of the items that they put in the game, you can't even get without buying supply drops. There's no way to earn anything anymore, and I see people who are level 20 with no prestige, but they have their parents' credit card on their account so they could buy as many supply drops as they want. I'm pretty sick of playing the game legitimately. I'm prestige 9 on Modern Warfare Remastered. I did spend $20 on supply drops, so I'm not gonna lie. I got pretty much everything I wanted, and I don't want to buy supply drops now because I got what I wanted. But the Infinite Warfare system is so trash that nobody really wants to play the game, and Activision is not being transparent at all. Why did they add 600 plus items, but there's still no combat record or leaderboards in the game? And what happened to the promised emblem editor that we once were promised before the game even came out? It seems to me as though we are playing a unfinished product who is sucking the money out of our wallets, and we're too blind to realize this. There's a lot of people who have not played Call of Duty the last 3 years because of supply drops, and every year it progressively gets worse. When is Activision gonna learn that we do not want supply drops in the game? And when is Activision gonna realize that we want a good Call of Duty where you can actually earn stuff? MW2 through Black Ops 2, I'd say, was the best years of Call of Duty's existence. That was a time where there was barely any microtransactions, and they were first introduced in Black Ops 2 when you could buy $2 skins for your weapons. What happened to them releasing maps for free, like Modern Warfare 3? It's just ridiculous, the turn that we've taken and the road we're going down right now for Call of Duty. And as you guys know, like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm a proud Call of Duty supporter, but these last couple weeks has been completely dreadful. We're not even halfway done with the year for this game, and we've already seen a whole year's of content added in one day. Call of Duty needs to change, and Activision needs to change as well. That's all for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, then please leave a like down below. Actually, if you agree with me, then leave a like down below. And if you're new here, subscribe. My name is Renaissance Blair, and I post daily Call of Duty content. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.